Oh, the charisma. So good. Whoa, some rap. Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I am super duper excited because I'll be checking out NINE.i's latest release of Turn It Off. Now, I've been really anticipating for this comeback by NINE.i ever since I first checked them out with the likes of Parallel Universe and then their very first comeback with Young Boy, as some y'all may already know. The Parallel Universe, truly electrifying. I really loved the bridge and overall dance break to that particular song, and then the follow-up with Young Boy was truly brilliant in my humblest opinion. Honestly, they are one of the few boy groups that are truly doing it for me, giving me like these reminiscent feels of the early days, a bit of second gen with modern day influences. And why do you say that, Garrison? Well, I clearly felt it within Parallel Universe and Young Boy due to the producers from Sweet Tune. We're talking about Kim Sung-soo that I talked about in the past before, and Han Jae-ho. And who are these individuals? They have worked on iconic songs by Infinite. We're talking about Be Mine. We're talking about The Chaser, one of my all-time favorite songs by Infinite and from the K-pop scene in general. And the likes of Kim Sung-soo has worked with many of our modern day favorites such as Limelight, if I recall correctly, GOT7, Twice. The list truly goes on. But hey, without further ado, let's just dive into the music video now. Alright, so brought it up here, Turn It Off by NINE.i. It seems like we're in some sort of like cyberpunk concept setting and all futuristic city with the members here, but let's go. Turn it off. Oh. Ooh, I love the chugging here at the start, but most importantly, the energy, the bright energy that we're getting in this. Ooh. The synth textures are amazing in this song too. Guys, I'm already in love with this song. Woo. Oh, the electric guitar here though. Hey, fill up with the snare drum. Verse 2. Just how the melodies tug. The overall movement of the song. This is so recognizable by Sweet Tune, yet the boys are really owning this song and bring in the presence and the right energy in this song. Oh, I'm in love. Compatibility. Oh. This must be pictures of when they were really young. Wow. Honestly, NINE.i dropped one of my favorite songs of this year. Like, I'm not kidding, y'all. This has to be one of my top 23 songs of 2023. Expect it to be on that list because I think overall production-wise, it's a 10 out of 10. You know, even though quite admittedly, like, the vocal mixing is not on point because it's getting a little bit drowned out by the production because it wasn't mixed and mastered to the point where, you know, we can have the members' vocals constantly in the forefront, which is fine. Okay, it's fine that the mixing is not like a 10 out of 10, but it's still, I'm still glad that I could hear them through and through from the production, overall production of this song. You feel me? But for Turn It Off here, man, how do I explain this? It's like a very sweet track, but it's not overly cutesy bubblegum pop kind of track, you feel me? It just gives you the right amount of energy and sweet and brightness from the members and all, and it suits them most importantly too at the same time, everyone. But from the tugging in the melodies, how that's done, how the overall movement is done in a propelling, galloping kind of manner is so Kim Sung-soo and Han Jae-ho, I've got to say. And honestly, music video wise and considering production wise, it really reminds me of what On and Off has done in the past before almost, even though they work with their dedicated producer and all Hwang Hyun, as some y'all may already know. But like just with the cyberpunk-esque feel, the over positive vibes that we're getting in this song and how sweet it is got me reminiscent a bit of On and Off. But aside from that, production totally different, just how the synth textures go. It really goes to show you Kim Sung-soo, Han Jae-ho, just the Sweet Tune Collective and all, they know what they're doing in terms of putting out music that can be so timeless. I feel like the replay value, the longevity of this song is gonna last throughout the months, throughout many years and decades to come. Mark my words. And that's how I always felt about Sweet Tune, that collective, and their production work in terms of Infinite and other huge groups out there, everyone. So this is a complete masterpiece. Definitely one of my favorites of this year. I'm gonna have to point out more of the instrumentation that's going on in this song for sure before we wrap things up, because I'm gonna there's some things that I still need to process a bit, and then there's some moments where it's like I totally get it down pat immediately right away. Turn it up. And just how it kicks off, you know, it's just so infectious with it. We get that analog bass synthesizer, the chugging of it at the start here. But notice how it's not constantly flat throughout this song. There's other instrumentations, electronic elements that come into play to spice it up per se. Honestly, so refreshing and all, and just how it's done also in this sort of carnival kind of up and down like production, you know what I'm saying? It's not like remaining constant and flat through and through, you know? It has these peaks and it has these dips, but then as we approach the pre-chorus, it starts to lift up, and then once we get the chorus, it gives us an amazing drop in the song. Oh, man, the production of this song truly compliments the members. Oh, and notice that electric guitar scaling up, constantly scaling and all. I love the addition of that electric guitar. The squealing of the electric guitar in that moment. Doo doo. Doo doo. Yeah. Some 808 claps, kicking them to hi-hats. Electronic drum kit work, but notice the tugging that I was talking about. They even do little tugging in the choreo too. What a coincidence. I love how they bring it together and they do that sort of leg work too. The vocal delivery too, you gotta give it in terms of like how the vocal direction was done in this song, right? It's very fitting for this kind of style of production that cannot be replicated by any means, everyone. Man, this is just so refreshing to get this song amidst everything that's being released in K-pop right now. Like this, like sure, it's not a 10 out of 10. It's not the best thing that I've heard from the collective Sweet Tune and Hansung 2 and all. But this is a really strong 9 out of 10, everyone. And that's just, you know, due to the vocal mixing and mastering that I was saying. And there's this youthfulness, you know, and I feel like that's sort of referencing when they were young and all. And then these, you know, very bright scenes here, colorful fits and all. I love the youthfulness in this particular release as well. We don't get that often in releases these days, not gonna lie. Squealing the guitar there. Doot doot. Doot doot. Oh, and the song is just so memorable after the first listen of it, everyone. Turn it off. What an amazing release by NINE.i, everyone. I also want to give credit where credit is due. Make sure I get everyone in the mix here, because we did see Vaughn in the mix, one of the members. Yeah, Vaughn also took part on this. Lee Hyun-suk, Song Soo-yeon, Alien, and Magic. Okay. Yeah, so shoutouts to these other individuals as well. Song Soo-yeon as well from Sweet Tune has also take part on the likes of Man in Love by Infinite and other amazing songs by Infinite that I have enjoyed once it was released in the past before, and of course still to this day, the likes of Julia by Infinite, a lot of my favorite releases, and Only Tears by Infinite. Oh my goodness. And even working with the likes of Lovelyz, guys. So let me know your thoughts of Turn It Off by NINE.i. I'll be most definitely checking out their album, doing an album review, so stay tuned for that before I dive into their previous albums and B-sides, of course, because at this point, it's all stops. I need to dive into this group more because the overall production, how the vocal work is done is just so up my alley. Like, it's spot on, everyone, seriously. And I'm surprised that we're getting something like this in this day and age of K-pop, everyone who's here with me. But aside from that, be sure to like, subscribe, as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. Just warms my heart connecting with y'all in regards to Turn It Off by NINE.i or NINE.i in general. But take care as always. This has been Garrison, and peace.